I have appointments on Thanksgiving morning, just for any of you that, this
morning. Yeah. And for those that realize this, like we're recording this on a Monday, right? I'll be honest about that. We happy Thanksgiving. It's now you're listening on Thanksgiving Day or after or whatever, but it's Monday. She's already got 12 appointments and she's running appointments on Thanksgiving Day.
Well, people are home.
Yes, they are.
And all they're doing before noon is waiting for the turkey to cook.
True. Waiting for football and turkey. That's right.
There you go. So why not? But, and you guys, if you are listening to this and you're a new agent, remember, one of the things that I am so blessed about learning in this industry is people like to slack off because it's the holidays. But let me ask you this question. If you're slacking off during the holidays, you're giving up the best quarter of the year. Okay. Goodness. So I have learned that, first of all, we just came through COVID. We're not even out of it. So I'll give three tips to new agents for the holidays.
Let's do it. I like it. 3 tips for the new agents for the holidays. Let's do it.
There you go. So you have somebody say, hey, it's the holidays. I'm busy. Can you call me back next year? Can you call me back in January, February? Well, I could, but let's see. You're 425 on my list. So that'll be about June because everybody wants to get called back after the holidays. Not to mention the fact that we've just gone through COVID. A lot of policies have been paid out over the last year and a half. So the actuaries are going to get together at the beginning of January. And I guarantee you insurance will cost more after the first of the year. And 3, what better gift could you give to your family than have them open an insurance policy, making sure they'll never have to struggle if anything happens to you? What better Christmas present is there?
Wow. I'm getting goosebumps. Who else is? Let me know in comments. Who else is getting goosebumps? That was so good. That was so good. And you actually use that too, don't you?
Every day.
Wow.
Right now, this is what you're getting. If you're out there dialing, you're hearing, "Oh, can you call me back? Can we schedule this after the holidays?"
Yes. That's so good. Man, that's so good. I love that you say that and you're direct and you're honest. Most agents are scared to say all of those things.
Well, I was scared to say, this is a new thing that I'm working through with my new agents is telling them, hey, look, it took me over a year, probably closer to a year and a half. Mm-hmm. And I'm, you understand this, Cody, I'm a red. I'm very direct. I'm very, but what all that means is that I'm a more aggressive personality. For those of you who don't know what that means, but I'm still nice when it comes to people. I was still raised with that idea that the client and the customer are always right, which guys, they're not. Doesn't mean that, and so we live in a culture now where it's okay to tell them they're not right. Constructive communication. So I used to say, well, if you this is here to help you. I don't say that anymore. Somebody hangs up on me, they get a text saying, I just want to know what it looks like for you tomorrow. If you died today, forget though if something happens to you. I used to say if something happens to you. Nope. If you die today, what does that look like for your family tomorrow?
Wow.
Do you know how many people I get to text me back after they've hung up on me 3 times on that? A lot. Because sometimes you just have to gut punch them, it's like, wait a minute.
Oh man.
So anyway, these are tips and tricks, and guys, these are not my ideas. Trust me. This is because I showed up in the rooms. I showed up in the training calls. I showed up. You have to show up. So you asked me earlier what these rooms do. All these rooms that we go into are full of people who have stumbled, who have fell, who didn't quit, who got back up. Which is, stumbling and falling is not failure. Failure is only when you quit.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
And I have stumbled and fallen for a year and a half, and I will continue to do so. And I'll continue to listen to the people who are, perfecting this and learning too. It's a constant learning curve. Constant.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'd love to hear real quick too, as we before we wrap up. What's your experience been with power players? Why did you join, and what's your experience been?
Well, why I joined is first of all, I am a very little tiny minnow in the power players pool. Most of the people in power players have already, like, become that POI. They have created that person of an interest space for themselves. They're running, hundreds of thousands of dollars of business or millions of dollars of business. I joined Power Players because I have always known, and more clearly than ever, if I want to be where they are, I have to be with them, right? I cannot go learn how to do what they do by hanging out with people working in Walmart. So, what do they say? You got to pay to play. So
true.
I joined CA Power Players, one, because there's a huge amount of people that I've gotten to know over the last year and a half that I have so much respect for, and that I watch, and that I've gotten so many nuggets from, so many ways to help my business, help myself, grow myself.
That's cool.
And to be able to just be with them in an environment that is not that intensity of 500 people in the room,
mm-hmm.
and be able to just have a conversation. It's not, you guys, this isn't gold, this isn't platinum, this isn't silver. This is infinitely invaluable. It is priceless. There is no price tag on that. Zero price tag.
Wow. That's cool. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate you being a part of it. As we wrap this up, if someone wants to reach out to you, they want to learn from you, they want to ask you a question, whatever, right? Obviously you got social, you're active on Facebook, maybe you'll give them your email, whatever, right? How do you recommend they do that?
They can use my phone number, text me, call me, 425-577-3050.
Boom.
You can reach me on Facebook, either my personal Facebook, Lori Stai, STAI, or you can go through my business page, which is Velocity Wealth Protection.
Yes.
You can get me on LinkedIn, Velocity Wealth Protection. You can get me through my email, which is Lori@velocitywealthpro.com.
That's awesome. And thank you for sharing all that. I'm telling you guys, if you want to reach out and learn from somebody that's very honest, very, very direct, very open to helping others, and really has a huge heart, which is why we are airing her episode today on Thanksgiving. Because Lori does. What's your Thanksgiving going to look like as we kind of talk through this week?
Well, so our team had our Friendsgiving yesterday here at my home last night. So we all got together, and, just because if in this business, the bonding of people in the team, and Cody, you know that you do that better than probably anybody I've seen, as far as bringing your team together and bonding on a different level than business. But
yeah. So
we did that yesterday. But my Thanksgiving is the opportunity currently to help two families. One will be into a better wealth position through a policy we're doing for them. The other is just a regular appointment. Haven't really engaged with this family yet. So that'll be Thanksgiving morning. And then I have the opportunity to go out to my son and my daughter-in-law's little farm and, hang out with the kids and throw frisbees and play football and ride the horses and
yes,
eat and be blessed and thankful and full of gratitude.
That's awesome. That sounds like an amazing day. Well, you've done an unbelievable job on this episode. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you being a part of Power Players, and I appreciate you sharing and helping all of our agents that are listening today.
I appreciate you, Cody. Thank you.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Okay. Give it up for Lori Stai. Thanks for listening to CA Power Players podcast. We'll see you on the next one. If you love this video, I got another one that you're going to love. I got a video just to your right here. Click on that. It's going to be amazing. You're going to love it. And I'll see you in there. Which objection do you think agents struggle with the most early in a call? I'm curious what you guys are thinking, by the way, too. You feel free to comment.